For Sparta! Wow! I left without a mask, goes to show. It's easy to forget and just get accustomed to having one off. Okay, let's try that again. Good morning everyone and welcome to another magical day at Disney's Boardwalk Inn Resort. Joining me this morning are two Disney ducks right there. They are getting so close. They're ready for food. They said, I'm ready for breakfast right here. Mr. and Mrs. Duck right there. Maybe Donald and Daisy. Tough to know, but great to see them. They're friendly. They don't hurt you. They're just wondering if you have extra food. Thank you. So glad to be back. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I love starting the day bright and early on the boardwalk, just relaxing, drink in hand with that resort refillable mug. You can see new mask of the day, Mickey Mouse, right there. Big fan of that one as well, drink in hand, so I'm gonna enjoy it. Today's a very interesting day because today we're actually transitioning. The transition today takes us from the Boardwalk Inn Resort where we've been staying the past few days and loving it to Saratoga Springs, a resort that I haven't stayed at since I was very young. I don't remember it. I do not remember staying there. So we're gonna be experiencing a lot of the different fun and dining and amenities that are at Saratoga. We've seen on other days and mornings, Boardwalk Inn, super, super quiet. There's been maybe 4 people that I've seen total, and coming back and forth around the boardwalk today. It is just so quiet. Without those parks open, it's a totally different experience, and I have a few new thoughts on it. There have been plenty of moments when we've been here together, just experiencing the boardwalk, where we sit down, let's pretend in the solarium or even right here at one of these tables right outside of Saratoga Al Forno, and we say to ourselves, this is so nice, this is so relaxing, but in the back of your mind, as a Disney enthusiast, you can't help but say to yourself, I wonder when this will open, or I wonder when that will open. Trust me, that thought comes up now and again, and then I just fall back into, I love this resort and love being here. So it's just, in case you're at those resorts, and in case you end up feeling that way, just know that you're not alone. It's something that comes naturally to us. It's like, oh wait, let's go off to the next thing, let's do the next thing. That thought comes naturally to many of us who love Disney and have been part of it for so long. But it's important to remember to say, okay, that's there, we're gonna experience it in the future, we've got lots of time to experience those things, let's relax and enjoy this amazing resort. And we really, really have. It's been magical, but we're only 1/3 of the way through our magical journey. Very interesting what I'm seeing. I'm kind of keeping the cast members a little bit blurred out there in the background, but you can see they're actually roving groups of cast members in a blue attire. I think it's like the cleaning custodial colors or similar colors, who have been wiping down not just chairs and tables, but also the tops of trash cans and even the top of the hand sanitizer. Every pull door, everything. They're just kind of like going in like waves to make sure that they hit absolutely every touch surface, because they want to make sure that guest safety is #1 priority. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. They're good at this. They want to make sure. I'm making my way back to the room right now. I'm going to bring David his unsweet tea right here, and then we're going to make our way to Saratoga. I know, first thing in the morning. I'm just so excited though. I'm ready. We got to check out by 11 anyway, so it makes a lot of sense for us to make our way at this point and then be at Saratoga even earlier. We can arrive, earlier in the morning, no problem. Start enjoying some of those amenities, maybe some dining. It's gonna be a fabulous day. So during the staycation, we knew we'd be in one of these very special DVC villas and absolutely love it. And we actually brought some food to put in the fridge, and there's not too much in there, like apples and such, but next time we probably won't bring as much, because we have there's freezer items. It's not just fridge, it's like freezer up here, some items as well. And it's great to have, really is, but there's so much delicious Disney dining, it's almost like, did we need to bring all that? Because now we got to move it from resort to resort. Just thoughts for the future, probably like less food. Still, we'll probably bring some, but a little bit less. Okay, room, we will see you next time. Absolutely loved it, had a fantastic adventure. I will miss that view, I think, most of all. I love it. Such great memories and a great way to celebrate together. On to the next stop on our adventure. Now, before we leave the boardwalk, I've got to do this. There's the chair right there. You've probably seen it before. A little bit on the spooky side, but we're sitting in the chair. Okay, sat in the chair. Oh, I know. You see those faces. You're like, oh my gosh, what is that? But we sat in the chair. We did it. Okay, Boardwalk Resort. We will see you real soon. Miss it already, but we'll be back for visits, for dining. It'll be great, no doubt about it. Now off to Saratoga Springs, and we have arrived at Saratoga Springs. It feels so good. Oh my gosh, I haven't been here. I don't know how long it's been. I must have been maybe 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, something like that. Not old at all. I have not seen this building in so long. I'm just leaving the car right there for now because we're gonna check in, and then I'm pretty sure we have to drive to our location, and David's staying with the stuff for a minute, but we'll get in there, see what the deal is, and then we're gonna move our luggage into our room. It's gonna feel great. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yes, I did. Come on.
I'm ready. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How about you? Morning. Delighted to be back. How are you? I'm doing great. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. I love it. They checked us in with the rooms already ready. That's fantastic. And it's right by Disney Springs. So we're gonna have the opportunity to walk all the way around. There's so much to see. There's pools and so much more to experience together. I looked at the lobby. I don't remember it at all. So it's gonna be great. Let's go to the room now, drop off our bags, and get situated and start exploring. We're in room 2301. So we're going to the villas. Right here, it says 2101 to 2436. We're gonna find our room. I've got one bag with me right there. The rest of them are still in the car. David's gonna wait with them, and then we're gonna bring everything up and give you a full tour of the room. Let's do it. We start by walking down these halls right here, and you can see like these open like areas right here. We can kind of just like be at one with nature. I love that. Walkways here are painted yellow, like this letter yellow color. Not bad. Our room is all the way at the end, I bet. After looking at that sign, pretty sure ours is all the way down here, 2314. And we're this way. Our room is this one right here. That's our room. Let's walk in for the very first time. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another deluxe villa right here. Looks really nice. A lot of space. Oh my gosh, look at that. A lot of space, similar to what we saw at the Boardwalk. But wow, I love the theming. Okay, let's give you a quick tour, including this outside, kind of a view of nature. I'm gonna call that view of nature out there. Quick tour, and then we're gonna go get the rest of everything else. Okay, let's go over a quick tour of our new villa here at Disney Saratoga Springs. Entrance to room 2301. There's a mirror right there. High door connecting us to the adjacent room. Won't be using that. There's a separate lock right there. I'm gonna lock the door using that. Right there, kind of like that new style instead of the one that you'd see kind of like flipped across the door there, kind of interesting. And then coat hooks right here. Walking in, you can see this little kitchenette area. Looks really updated. I like it. You've got fridge right down there, little cabinet right there, sink right there, soaps and coffee machine, coffee, things you may need, sugars, toaster, microwave, cups, paper towels, things we saw last time, little ice chest, kind of nice one. Right there, we've got different utensils, even can openers right there. Across the way, you can see the bathroom area right here with the sink and another mirror right there. And then you continue on across the way on the other side here. You can see pillows and blankets. You've got your hangers, you've got your safe, vacuum, ironing board, iron, and a lot more space all the way back there. Of course, you gotta have those Disney soaps right there. Gotta love it, Saratoga Springs. And inside here, we've got the very modern feeling bathroom. Walking in here, you can see these hooks right there on the other side of the door. I like the fact that there are actually 2 of them, and they kind of make up 4. There. See that? That's pretty cool. Inside, towels right there. Nice floor, kind of like that stone there. You got a toilet right here, trash can, towels, and look at this shower. Nice doors right there. Reminds me a lot of other resorts. I really like that. Inside, I like the, actually walk in here, the tile right up here, and you've got the rainfall shower as well, right above you here and here. We'll definitely test that out. And we've got these soaps that have been stuck to the walls. You can see little paper or plastic on there right there. It says clean. See that? Right there. So they have been cleaned between us and the previous guest. I prefer just like the soaps by themselves, but they do have these here. Making our way out of the bathroom here, let's make our way into the bedroom. It is a studio villa, but you gotta love it. Look at this really nice feel all around. Headboard right there. You've got lights right here. Electronic thermostat. That is super nice right there. I don't think I've seen one of those at Disney Resort yet. These actually come with USB outlets, which is super nice, along with plugs. Your phone right there. Large bed right there. I'm gonna actually turn around right over here so you can see this mirror right there. I see you. Bench right here. You got a little trash can recycling area right there. I don't think the bench lifts up, but there's areas underneath to store your belongings. Super helpful. Across the way here, here's this nice, it looks like granite. Countertop area right here. You can see that cleaned remote control right there. Large TV and areas to store all your clothes and other belongings. Flipping around again, you can see the other side of the bed right over there. Little area right here that may lift up. I think it does. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is Super, super, I did not expect that to happen. A storage area underneath and kind of makes this higher elevated table right there. See that? That is super, super nice. It actually slides around too. You can fold it back down just like that and then it slides right to the center again. Now I've been in a few of these rooms at this point and I'm pretty sure I know what these handles are for. You just pull this down, look at that. The couch just folds in just like that. I'm actually gonna move this center thing right out of the way. Right there, and then we unfold this and look at that. Look at this! Such a great looking bed right there. Super, super nice. And look, Saratoga Springs stables right there with the horses. That's great. So, so great. And you can see we've got 2 beds. Just like that. Awesome. Putting it back, you can see I do it with one hand, relative ease. Just like that. Put it right back where it belongs. Then you've got your comfy sofa once again. Right outside, these doors are super, super nice here. You can see it's just this one screen that opens everything. Actually, to unlock it, here we go. And then look at this. Oh my gosh, what a great feeling outside here in Florida. Love it. You got the Mickeys right there. Love it. Great areas for sitting back, relaxing. Table right there. And then another area to kind of look out right over here. There's an area that is to the next room, right over there, blocked off, but super nice. Oh my gosh, what a room. Okay, after that quick tour, we're gonna make our way back down, grab the rest of our belongings, and start unpacking. Okay, we are in the room now, getting situated, getting unpacked, but David saw it as we moved in here. He's like, okay, I see the bed, and you said, I see the couch, and he's gonna try and figure this out. He's never come across a bed situation like this before, so he's gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna sit here, and we're gonna watch him do it. Let's do it.
Step 1, most likely. Step 1.
I'll give you a hint, no.
Can't rip these off?
Oh goodness, this is gonna be fun. I wanted to time how long this takes. So take your time, no rush, no hints either, no hints.
I don't wanna do this forever here.
Take your time, take your time.
I got plenty, we got so much to do.
I know.
Oh, wait a second.
That didn't take too long.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very impressive. David got it in a very short amount of time. Very good job, David. And there he is, the second bed.
Very nice. I think this is probably better than the way that it was done at Boardwalk because the bed is full, you don't have to worry about unfolding and the covers getting jammed beneath other things. I think this will probably be a more comfortable mattress, but we'll see.
Okay, we're gonna spend some time unpacking now, and then I'm thinking maybe pool time. Yeah, I really want to experience the pool here at Saratoga. We were pretty close to Disney Springs, so we might just kind of see it from afar, like get a glimpse, see how it works to like walk between. Maybe there's like a temperature check point. We'll find out together. Lots of things to see and experience. Only have 2 nights here, but it's part of the celebration. I'm so excited. Let's get unpacking. Okay, we are out and about now. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of exploring. I actually had to take a look at the map because I have no idea where I'm going. The pool is right over there, so we're gonna go take a look at the pool. And if I find it and we find a few things and not something maybe to eat and drink and refill our mugs, because that's like one of the first thoughts in my mind, then we'll continue on and maybe we'll get in the car. Because it looks like most of Saratoga is pretty far walk. I mean, we could walk it, but it's a super, super hot day. So, oh, is that an internal bus? Maybe there's an internal bus for it too. Right out there, I'm learning things as I go. It looks like that's a bus for Disney Springs, which it's kind of surprising to me because I think we can walk to Disney Springs from here. Okay, first stops first. Let's go to this bus depot right here. Let's just see what it's all about. I would imagine it's part of the bus system to take you to Disney Springs and other parks usually, but it's the Congress Park. Here we are at the bus depot, and you can see it's just the bus for the different parks and Disney Springs. It actually says the bus is running to Disney Springs, so you can actually take it from here to get to Disney Springs, or you can walk it. There is a trail. We will definitely find it in the future. But take a look. You can see, don't sit there. You can sit there, and then you wait in line right over here. Same thing applies over there, and there are these please wait here lines all over to make sure that it's an orderly fashion for everyone, and so that people can keep their distance even here at the bus depot. Okay, we're making our way across over there, and I'm pretty sure that is the pool. I see a fence, looks like a pool over there. Let's go find out. It's always fun to explore new areas at Walt Disney World, like areas that, you know, I may have been to once or twice when I was really young. Okay, here we are at the pool. It's a smaller pool, not the main pool. But let's take a quick look inside. Definitely a smaller pool here at Saratoga Springs. There are a few people in there right now, so it looks good maybe for another day during our 2-night stay here. It's so magical though. But look, you know, as you walk through the pool, moments from the room, okay? So I could probably see the room from here. Blue building back there. I'm just walking outside. look where I am. Disney Springs, I love it. That's so cool. You just walk right out first thing in the morning and see Disney Springs. How magical is that? Let's actually, before we get in the car and do, you know, the main area, let's go back in that direction and take a look at that bridge to Disney Springs to see what the procedure is for getting to Saratoga Springs, to see if other folks who are at Disney Springs can visit Saratoga Springs, or if those staying at Saratoga Springs have to scan their Magic Band to come back. Let's find out. Now, when we were first driving in, we saw a lot of Surrey bikes kind of going around. That's something that I would love to try. Maybe it'll be this time on this staycation. Maybe it'll be on at another point in time. That's okay. Either way, we can still rent them in the future. But to be here, it's basically a new resort for me. You have to understand it that way. It's basically a new resort for me. There's so much to explore, so much to experience, and the views. I love it. I love being this close to, I'm gonna call it a Disney area, okay? It's, you know, I know it's all a Disney area. I totally get that. But you have to envision how it feels. You know, we're away from the parks right now, just, you're here. I know we can come any other day, but to be so close to a Disney iconic area feels amazing. Okay, we've made it to this bridge here connecting Saratoga Springs to Disney Springs, and there's no one here. There's no check to make sure, but maybe there's one further down. But warning signs right here. You can hear the music of Disney Springs. Yes, I love it. Walking down all by ourselves. At the end of the bridge here, you can see temperature screenings required, physical distancing requirements. Same thing on the other side. And you can see over here, this looks like the entrance of Disney Springs. Sure enough, I made it all the way through the bridge and actually passed some stores right here, but as you know, I can't film any security areas at all, so I'm actually filming in between here. And I'm going right now to get my temperature checked here at Disney Springs before I go into Disney Springs, and then I can actually exit right by the Christmas shop here at Disney Springs. I'm gonna kind of show you how it works without filming the security areas. So right now I'm looking at the Void and Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Can't film in that direction, but that's what I'm looking at. Temperature screening, and I'm gonna go around. So I just made it past the temperature screening area. There's Earl of Sandwich and Once Upon a Toy right over there. Again, can't film that way, but you get the idea. I just walked through, and now I'm gonna walk around quick right and go right back to Saratoga Springs. Now you may be wondering, Michael, why are we just doing this whole loop here? Well, I wanna enjoy more of Saratoga Springs, but I also wanna show you the other side of where you can go back into Saratoga Springs from Disney Springs. Couldn't film it from the other side, you know what I mean? So I have to make sure I get it right. Here's the Days of Christmas shop right over there. Rainforest Cafe ahead of us. Art of Disney turning right. Anna and Elsa kind of painting right there. Happy Holidays painting. I'm gonna turn you around. We're going right over there. You see, not too many people here. We're going right through that gate right there, turning left. We're gonna cross that bridge again. Here we are, once again, going right through there, and then back to Saratoga. It was that easy. Sure enough, I went through temperature screening, by security again, looped around, and then off I go back to Saratoga Springs. Super easy, super convenient, and if you love Disney Springs, I can see why you love Saratoga. Now I was looking for that area to refill your resort refillable mug, and so far I haven't found it yet. I'll keep looking, but I'll ask the next cast member I see. Even though I haven't found the refill station, I think I have found a secret entrance to Saratoga to get back to our room. Oh wow, that was so much easier. There's our room. So sure enough, I had to look online for this one. I wasn't sure myself, and I found out that there should be a mug refill station at every single one of the pools here at Saratoga Springs. Let's find out. Let's just go take a look before we go and drive off to the main area. I am surprised. Learned from a cast member. I double checked. The refill station for this building is in the Paddock building, which is apparently a nice long walk in that direction. I'm gonna get in the car and go to the main building instead. I feel like that just makes more sense because I want to go off there anyway, grab some food. I feel like it'll be a good time for that anyway, and we'll get refills while we're there. Also, while we're there, I will ask for the map with all the locations for where all the refill stations are, just so we have an updated reference guide. So when you're here at Saratoga Springs, you don't have to go hunting around. You'll just know. Okay, out we go again. This time we're headed to the car. I'm gonna drive to, I think it's called the Surf and Turf Bar and Grill, or Turf and Surf, I'm not so sure. Right by the main building, gonna refill our mugs, look for some lunch, explore a little bit more, and then maybe later we'll do pool time. Pool time will be eventually, maybe even tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. There it is, Saratoga Springs. Now let's head in through this gate and find that refill station. As promised, here are those locations where you can refill those resort refillable mugs. Artist Palette, where we are right now. There's an area right over there. The grandstand where you can refill. The paddock, which we learned about earlier. And here we are at Congress Park. There's no area to refill, and I asked the easiest way to get there. They said it's driving. Driving's the easiest way to refill that resort refillable mug when you're staying at Congress Park. Good to know, good to know. Here's the shopping area right by our Artist's Palette. A lot of great items all around Home Sweet Home. Gotta love that. Of course, they have pins and ornaments and masks, of course, can't be without it. Nowadays, swimsuits, towels, different medications you may need, books, all sorts of different things. Of course, ears, gotta have ears. I'm just like walking through real fast. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go for food in just a minute. And a lot of the Disney Vacation Club items that we know and love. I got a special gift from the gift shop for a very special family member. Can't show you that because, you know, that would be giving away the surprise. I like surprises. But now it's time to go. I'm gonna stand at this line for a moment and wait to go into the bar and grill. Okay, you can go in to order without ordering online first, but I'm gonna go ahead and give the online order a try. Just because we're here, you know, let's give it a try. Let's try the whole process together. There it is, super large, right there. Click that button, and we're set to go. Take another look around right there. Beautiful place. We'll be back for more of it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But for now, we got a lot of different good looking options. Cheesesteak sandwich just sounds incredible. Italian sub sandwich, hot ham and cheese sandwich. That one sounds really good. House-made chips are the sides that you can get as well, and there's some bakery items as well, like chocolate croissants, regular croissant, cookie assortments. Yeah, I think the sandwiches is the real big go-to here. I'm between the cheesesteak and the hot ham and cheese. Let's do hot ham and cheese. That sounds really good. I'm gonna order one of those, and Dave and I are actually gonna split that one hot ham and cheese because we wanna try several different things. So we're gonna split it and then try other things. Okay, got the order in. It should be ready within 30 minutes. That's a long time, but I think it'll be ready in no time. Checkout with Apple Pay, super helpful. Clicking I'm here, prepare my order, and they're working on it right now. Okay, got that mug refill and now waiting for that order to be complete. It is a unique experience, this resort. It's unlike other resorts at Walt Disney World because I guess I know them better. I guess once I know Saratoga a little bit better, I'll feel a little bit more confident about walking around and experiencing it with you. But it's more walking than you're used to. It's more spread out than many of the other resorts. It's just something to keep in mind. But for many, that actually may lead to a more relaxing experience. It really comes down to you. One thing that I think Saratoga does have quite a bit of, it's these small walking trails. I've seen kind of, as we walked over here and all around there, these small little paths that you can make your way to and kind of just hike around, see some of Florida nature. Just getting situated, and I got the notification that sure enough, our order is ready. Let's go get it. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to move around with so much in my hands. I have like the different drinks in my hands for me and David, and the camera and the backpack. Oh, it takes practice, let me tell you. Vlogging, camera, and move around. That takes practice. I want to give you an idea of how much I'm carrying here. Backpack, food, 2 cups. Where's the camera go? I need the camera. This is the way to start our stay here at Saratoga Springs. Take a look, it's pouring rain out there. And I'm sitting back, relaxing, sandwich in hand with those house-made chips. I love it. Let's try it together. Okay, here we go. Bon appetit. Wow, I am super impressed. Hot ham and cheese here from Artist's Palette. Just enjoying it in the room, love it, but that is delicious. Great flavor to the ham, just as you would think it tastes. The ham, the cheese, but a really good flavor to that ham. That's where it can vary a little bit, kind of that smoked flavor a little bit. I love it. The chips are really good as well, but that sandwich is really good. I can totally see myself getting it again. Absolutely. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was at Disney Springs, how likely would it be for me to come all the way over here, walk up there, and get that sandwich? I wouldn't go out of like that far out of my way. But if I was already here, like staying here, would I get the sandwich again? Absolutely. It's really good. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna watch the rain for a little bit, on and off, and then we'll be out for more fun. You know what's really interesting? Ever since I moved to Florida, I find myself like watching the rain a lot more, and I really like it. And when I watch it, especially here, and I like the fact that they have like an overhang right there, so I'm not even getting wet holding my hand out here. There's one drop right there. I think to myself, from living with the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud. You know what I mean? Like that's how I envision it, but I really like watching it. Maybe it's just a Florida thing. After spending about half an hour or so sitting back and relaxing in these chairs at Saratoga Springs, the rain is beginning to subside now. And now I'm gonna change into a bathing suit, and then once the thunder and lightning is completely gone, and I've been paying attention now, like really looking at the radar before I go out there, once it's completely gone, we'll go out there and try this pool first, the one that's right by the room. And then if that looks a little bit crowded, there are other pools here at Saratoga for us to try together. That's one of those things that you can only do if you're staying at the resort. So you know we gotta try it. After the rain, I feel like that's the best time to experience the pool. Here we are, and look at this, there's like nobody here. That's great. There are a couple families who are just getting situated now. I'm gonna put the towel down. I'm gonna go inside and have a blast. Okay, we're making our way towards that main building near the lobby and gonna get some dinner. Let's do it. Super nice. The cast members here said that we could just park in those 30-minute parking spots for a longer period because there's like nobody here. There are tons of open spots right there. Rain's coming down, so it saved us some getting wet moments. We're actually gonna go inside the main lobby area right there, and then we're gonna try Artist Palette or see what other dining venues are open. Well, I'm gonna ask, and then we'll make a determination. It's called the Carriage House. I like that, from New York and Saratoga. Super cool. Recently, oh, okay.
The last time I was here, there were gingerbread houses right here.
Oh, you were for the holidays. Oh, okay, well there you go. David's been here more recently than I have, but we're back again today to experience some of the dining here and of course get those refills. I saw those chandeliers last time and I really like this lighting right here. We'll get a zoom in a minute, but take a look at the artwork up there as well. I had not seen that at all last time. A lot of delicious looking items here at Artist Palette, but David and I are both tempted by the same item, cheese steak sandwich. We're both gonna get one of those and give them a try right here. Now, David and I love chatting with cast members along the adventures. We chat about, them being here, how long they've been working at Disney, all those great things, making magic for all of us. And something David and I were just talking about, we're just thinking about this, we have noticed many cast members, and they're always so happy to see us and excited, but many are just so grateful that we're here. And of course that does tie into real world stuff because people you make magic, cast members make magic for all of us, but they also they get paid to make magic for us. That's an important part of it, and you can tell. I mean, there's a ton of sincerity behind what they're saying, and they're just saying to themselves, just thank you so much for being here. Take a look at the cheesesteak sandwich here from Artist's Palette. Looks delicious, smells even better than it looks. Hard to imagine. Got those chips on the side, look fantastic. I'm gonna dig in here and try it together. You ready? Bon appetit. That is very good. Not my favorite cheesesteak of all time, of course, but not bad at all. Artist's Palette, I can recommend this one. So both of them, I can recommend. Nothing I'd go out of my way for. That's true, but still like it a lot. Between the two, the hot ham and cheese versus this cheesesteak sandwich, I actually prefer the cheesesteak, personally. I think it's got a little bit more flavor to it. It's got some of the, I think peppers, a little bit of onion in there as well. Could use even more, just a tiny bit more, but just having that in there alone, I feel like does add a bit to the flavor. So between the two, this is the one I choose. Okay, we're gonna get up and do a little bit more exploring around Saratoga. Now there's Artist Palette right behind us. We're gonna do a full tour of Saratoga in the future. That is my plan. I've said it, so we're gonna have so it shall be, right? Wait, what's the Mandalorian? I have spoken, all right, so it's gonna happen. But here's Senses Spa right over here, similar to the Senses Spa that we find at other Disney destinations. And here's the entrance to the pool right over here. This is exit only at the moment, as you would imagine, not in operation because the pool is closed. We're gonna walk around and keep exploring. From the Senses Spa, we can actually get a good view of the hot tub right there. It's a larger one, larger than the one we were enjoying at the Boardwalk. Hopefully we'll get a chance to enjoy it here at Saratoga. But I love it reminds me so much of Wilderness Lodge, where you see like the rocks and like the springs, and the springs like have a mini falls, and it kind of gets integrated with where you are. Not sure if it's the same water, probably isn't. Even if it was, I'm sure it's totally clean, but it's so nice to see. Turf Club Bar and Grill. Not sure if it's open, pretty sure it's not, but wow, what a nice spot. Just a fun area where you can spend some time. Nice pool table here, I like that a lot. But it's, okay, so you actually see the cast member for pool cues, and then here's just kind of a general lounge area. I like this a lot, wow. Then you make your way over to the Turf Club right over here, and besides this area right here, there's a Turf Club, you actually have an outdoor seating area right over there. I'm not sure if it's open. Sure enough, it is. This is great. We're getting a preview of the full tour in the future, the outdoor seating area of the Turf Club here at Saratoga Springs. Wow. You can see there are a lot of golf carts going by, so a lot of golfing happening even during this time. Right now you can actually see the golf course just beyond, right over there, that's the golf course. Turf Club has a lot of these tables ready to go. I can see some signs inside for some of that social distancing when they open up in the future. I'm sure it's gonna be great. But outside looks like they have some that are not available. See, they already have mentioned for your health and safety, table not available. So they're already thinking about it. They're getting ready for it. But I know it does take time to fully situate everything. In all the times that I'd go to Disney Springs from Port Orleans French Quarter, I'd see this boat dock. And I'd say to myself, that's right, it does go to Saratoga Springs. But I wondered like exactly where it led to. It leads to here. There's the Buena Vista Golf Course check-in area right down here. So this is where you go to check in for your golf. You know, I was actually thinking about that. I do have some golf clubs, and in the future, well, again, when all this is over, we're gonna be, we'll do some golfing. Side note, I'm not very good, you know, so that'll be learning together, but that'll be fun. Took a few fantastic photos with this awesome Saratoga Springs carriage right there. Gotta love it. Now we're actually gonna make our way, 2 drinks in hand, by the way, 2 drinks right there, to the car, drive back to our area, and then we're actually, might do a little bit of exploring, depending on the weather, in that area as well. Let's do it. Go to the pool or not to go to the pool? That is the question. It has been decided we're going to the pool. GoPro time. Evening pool fun. For Sparta! Wow!
I like ran down the stairs and falling down.
That was the best thing that's happened all day. It was so much fun. We were jumping in and the full Sparta moments. It was just so much fun. Now tomorrow is an extremely unique day. I'm going to be spending the day at the Magic Kingdom. Hard to imagine. I'm so excited, but at the time that you're seeing this, it's already happened. So to watch that adventure, click the I button in the corner or in the description of this video, and you'll see the cast member preview of Walt Disney World's opening of the Magic Kingdom. I'm so excited for it. Just out of my mind excited for it. Out of my mind excited for it. With that in mind, the next video coming out tomorrow morning is the day after that. Another day here at Saratoga Springs and the transition to another Disney resort. Disney's Copper Creek Villas and Bungalows. So excited. Thanks so much for sharing in the magic with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time and tomorrow, have a magical day.